Hello and welcome to another set of turns of Dominions 5. I'm the False God. We are playing today as Phaeacia. Jumping in on turn 21. Alright, we've got a battle. Unfortunately, it is Phalegra taking the remaining Nazca tile that we wanted. And they're not going to have any problems killing some chaff. We went ahead and pinged the this throne. This is the one that's on the water, so that's our best access. There is Heavy Cav, these Guyakas, which have Awe, which is kind of neat, but they also have 1 protection, so they're going to die pretty fast if you get through that Awe. They've got an Earth 3 N2 with gems, and then a Water 3 Astral Nature with more gems. And they're doing Legions of Steel, which will help their units have a bit more protection. Don't know who he hit. Could be, it's a little dangerous if he manages to hit the Heavy Cav with it, but in terms of what else they're going to cast, Earth Elemental maybe, Water Elemental, hard to say for sure, but it looks very takeable. We have children disappearing in the night, and we found a lair of a hideous troll and picked up 21 gems. I would say thus far, Misfortune has definitely been annoying, but it has not been as bad as I thought it could have been. I thought it would be much worse. I guess not. I'm still plenty of bad things can happen, and like we got our guy killed, etc., etc. But I would at present be willing to take Misfortune again. I know there's some people who swear off of it, but we're gonna send a giant ball of dudes on our same scripts over here to take this throne. So that's fun. At this point, I think that Nazca is pretty much done. Nothing left to do but the crying. Yeah, and it looks like I think I talked about in the last video, this is one of those times where I did something and then I saved the turn and then I went back and changed it. I moved a lot of those troops that were here and only took a small portion over here to try and take this. And so the others looks like they went to the capital where we've got 200 units to go and take this out. Our problem actually, which I almost certainly don't think about, is that we're probably going to starve once we take it, which is pretty silly. Kind of not where we want to be. We're going to finish Conjuration 5 here, do Construction 4, same as before. We're making some more Owl Quills. So, we're still trying to work on that research. So, not too much else going on this turn. Let's go check out this throne battle on turn 22. All right. The throne battle. We have a lot of dudes. We brought some Colossi Weavers too. This is a large commitment, probably large necessary. You can see though that while I may have committed a lot, I didn't bother to correctly script a lot. I've never seen less effective javelins in my life. But we are Strength of Giants going out, False Fetters going out. Yeah, they did a Water Elemental and Earth Elemental as predicted. And I promise that was in fact a prediction. I don't bother to check the turns before I say stuff. Or before I load them up. Oh, Swarm, yeah. Lots of elementals. Go ahead and fast forward though. We have pretty superior numbers here. We've got some Cav on their way to the back line. Oh no, that's their Cav retreating. Never mind. Yeah, and you can see we've gone ahead and routed them. We lost 22 guys. I think we probably could have done better with some better scripting, but it's also not that bad. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got the Throne of Fire. So 3 fire gems is fine. Our fire income is poor, so that's definitely welcome. Blessed troops get attack skill +3. Doesn't help us very much. We don't really have any troops to bless. Like it'll help our Orichalcum Guard if we're using them as bodyguards or something. Maybe if we have to fight Asphodel, could be helpful. The fire ritual range is fine. The adept is very cool. This is going to be our highest fire access, I believe. Without a crazy random. That is our highest fire access, besides our god. So, perfectly happy to take that. Also, I can see there's 2 untaken provinces here, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna move some troops in to take these out. I don't remember who all. Okay, so these guys are moving in, and then the rest of my troops are moving, or the rest of the mages are moving back. I don't know why no one is staying to... Somebody should have started. I'm sure I recruited. Yeah, I recruited him out of commander. I should have started fort construction with somebody. There's no reason to wait a turn here. Like, it's not mage efficient, really, because I'm going to get a mage a turn sooner if I start the fort, so that's just bad play. Should have started the fort. I have the money. Had the money. Should have started it. Nothing going on up here. We should probably look to... We've got our nun production is finally ready. I don't have any yet, though. Are we recruiting one this turn? Yeah, we're recruiting a nun. Send that over here to save our guys who are starting to get a little close to dying. We also definitely should look to take this. It would appear that the Independents are winning a war on Asphodel. And so we're happy to go and relieve them of their territory. Other immediate priorities are this throne. Would be really nice to go and get. So we'll see what we're up to there. Some more aliquils. We are going to go ahead and finish construction 4, and it looks like I forgot to say what we should do next, but I think what we want to do next is go up enchantment for Tradewind. Tradewind is going to be a huge income boost. Let's look at it again. Tradewind, I think, is 25%. Yeah, 25% income on a coastal province. This has 700 income. I mean, an extra 25% is what, like 175? Yeah, 175 extra gold for each air gem, minus you pay, a small down payment or whatever to get the spell up and running. But that's going to be a huge addition in gold. We also can consider casting it on our other provinces. 151 income here, 235 here. I think that 235, yeah, the 235s are best. It would give us another 50 gold per turn, which is also a great rate. There's only, we do need air gems for other things, though, so we'll see. And we have air 4s natively, so we don't have any problem getting that together. Let's go ahead and go to turn 23. 23. All right, this is this part I do remember. So we kill some independents, no big deal. Negative events, we know how it goes. False pretender, bad news. The amusing part, though, is when this happens. Actually, I'm gonna pause to see if I can get the exact wording because it was hilarious. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I took these 2 provinces because I could see that them, and I was like, yeah, I'm willing to poke somebody. It's fine. We can see that there's Asphodel flag down here, but Miquelin's over here. So this group is pretty far away from home. We can see that Asphodel has lost another province to independence. This is their capital, so they've lost half their cap circle to the independents. The Miquelin player, when he sees me arrive here, goes into the game chat and is like, I'm out. Good luck to Phaeacia. Eat me, take my power, unsubscribe. And I was like, okay, I accept. And that's why we're going to go ahead and charge in here and see what's going on. But chaos is clearly what's going on. This is like if anybody who's seen Community, right? This is the episode where they go to the new apartment, or they get Abed and Troy get the new apartment, and then Troy goes down for pizza and comes back, and there's a fire, and Pierce has been shot, and it's just craziness. I just stumbled into this. We're just gonna try and move full steam ahead. we're going to go ahead and start bringing the rest of our armies together as well, to pour in behind here, because what will probably happen, right, is that I assume Mictlan is losing here because they said GG, but they still have some provinces. But I assume that this dude, and this is Mictlan right here, right, so this is part of his cap circle. I assume that Asphodel is not going to be pleased with me coming in here, so I'm probably going to have to fight both of them. And now there is some question as to how much Mictlan is truly fighting. But we want to try and swoop in here and get as much of this as we can before other neighbors realize what's going on, and get an opportunity to steal the spoils. So we're going to try and sort of charge right in here. Perhaps a little bit half-baked, but that's sort of, it sort of is what it is. This throne also would still be nice. It's nice to go and get it, but for now, I'm going to try and capture some extra territory. Casting anything cool? Or, yeah, you can see we loaded up our dudes with air gems for big elementals. We're going to go ahead and bring them here as well. We're moving out a whole big chunk of our weavers to cast spells. Similarly, I think this one is not quite ready yet. We're sending some weavers down. I think I was trying to get earth weavers in particular, or get enough earth weavers. Got some extra gems here, so that they don't overly fatigue out the communion. Because the earth buffs, I think, are our biggest asset right now, besides the air elementals. We also can do things like luck, which is pretty nice. So we're rolling right from this war into this war. Now, unfortunately, right, Asphodel is Hellscales mostly. Or maybe they're not. I thought their scales were more hellish. The mayor under enemy dominion. I guess I don't know which one. Asphodel's pop kill in general, so that's going to be somewhat problematic, potentially. There may or may not be as much spoils left, although they'll have a lot of nature gems and death gems, which are pretty useful for us, as we don't have a ton of them. Need to get our lizards online. We're still trying to make sure here's our guy who's going to go up here, start the fort, hopefully. So yeah, we're just gonna roll right into a second war here. It's kind of really awkward from a positioning angle. Like, we're going in on this kind of diagonal, because Mictlan said that they were the ones dying. So their land, I think, is going to go faster to their neighbors, whereas Asphodel hasn't said that, so I think they'll hold on longer. They clearly are also having their own problems, given all of the independents that are up here. But so I'm trying to come in here. Also, our forces are already here. But we're trying to come in here and scoop out as much of Mictlan as we can, and then look to press upward into Asphodel. So that is the goal here. See if we're building a palisades here. I don't know where our profit is, but they're somewhere around here. They're going to be looking to claim this once I figure out where they are. Well, I'm sure they're on their way. There they go. They're going to be there next turn. We're moving to Nunnin to heal our dudes up. So I think I'm really lazy and I don't bother scripting these guys yet, so we can't see what I'm up to. Yeah, we don't script them yet. And this is just the two guys. This is kind of risky. It looks to me like everybody involved in this is dying, because Asphodel, if they have any ability to project power, is not letting all of these independents sit on their cap circle. So the fact that they're here means that Nazca can't be doing that well. But we are committing a pretty large number of troops here without proper mage support. I'm kind of buying into Mictlan's unsubscribe and their message, basically. But if it was a clever ruse, or if it's a clever ruse, we could lose a lot of troops. Again, we have a lot of troops. If we lose troops, we lose troops. Also, Nazca has broken back out here, which is why we don't want to start our fort yet because these guys can easily kill PD. So we need to either commit enough troops to defend this or wait for Nazca to perish. Both of which are potentially acceptable options, but we should probably try and move troops here so that we can get that fort built. But besides that, from a statistics perspective, army size still going up, research still inflecting a bit. And we are going for enchantment 4, and then I set us up to Evo 5. I think I'm going to switch this. This is going to get us Storm, which is what I'm going for. It also gives access to Gifts from Heaven, Earthquake, Falling. I mean, we have all of this stuff, but the relevant pieces for us, given our troops, are going to be probably Gifts from Heaven, and Storm is the big one. And then Orb Lightning and Falling Fires are very castable by our communions, but probably not something we're aiming at. I think they like to cast Gifts from Heaven, but Storm is the big one. But yeah, so we're just rolling right into this next war. And we'll see how it keeps going in turn 24 in our next episode. So thanks everybody for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one.